Hello, and welcome to this step-by-step guide to making a completely free project using Kilo Code and GLM5. I'm going to show you absolutely everything you need to do to make one of these projects. And on top of that, I've also included a completely free step-by-step guide inside a Google Doc, where the only catch is that there is an advert for HarborSEO.ai. HarborSEO is my SaaS project that I've been working on for the last few months, and I'm putting all my effort into this right now. And I'm completely obsessed with product management on top of that. And I plan on making this the absolute best tool in the world. For example, we've just added the new site health option, which will scan your website, look for problems such as short title, multiple H1s, or missing alt text, and then tell you how to fix it. Eventually, there will also be a button that just says, fix these for me. And that is the tool that we are creating. There's also a really, really nice keyword tool that uses logical SEO. It's not like any other keyword tool you will have ever seen, with a one-click content generation. This is good for SaaS applications. This is good for blogs. This is good for e-com, good for local business, good for absolutely everything. With that being said, let's jump into the video. So the first thing we're going to do is we're just going to go to Visual Studio Code and press open and then new folder, and we'll just call this Convex Kilo, and then press open right here. Then we're going to go to terminal, new terminal, and we're just going to start running through these skills. So we can Control C here and then press enter. And what this basically does is, let's just go to Kilo like that. Basically installs a skill. So we're just going to do that with all of these skills here. So I'm just going to keep clicking like that. This is the skill for Gemini. This will make sense in just a second. But basically the idea of this is that we can make a completely free project without paying anything for any tools or any AI or literally anything. I'm going to Control C that. So with each skill, each time, all I'm doing is selecting Kilo Code, because that is the AI that we're going to be using in today's video, because they actually have a completely free GLM5 option. So let's just keep installing. And then the next thing we're going to do is we're going to create a Next.js Clerk Convex project. This is the stack that I use for basically everything. All you have to do is read here. Convex is the hosted backend. You can think of it like Supabase edge functions, but on steroids. Next.js is just Next.js, and then Clerk is basically an OAuth system. The reason I actually am starting to recommend that people use Clerk is because they handle a lot of things like, I don't know if they handle specifically GDPR, but things like GDPR, and they're kind of more compliant than if you make this yourselves, right? So just be wary of that. You can use whatever you want, of course, but I'm going to be using this today. So we'll now run this like that command. That will make a my app inside this application. We'll just let this run real quick, and then cd. Now we need to do cd my app and then npm run dev. And we're going to create a new project, and we'll call this Convex Kilo. Cloud deployment, US East, doesn't really matter. Okay, so what this actually does is it starts the project on Next.js, but it also creates this. This is your Supabase on steroids that I was talking about before. This is Convex. I absolutely love Convex. This is your database, and then the functions are basically edge functions, and you can scale this. It's more secure. I've just been using this a lot recently, guys, and honestly, I cannot say enough good things about this stack. Okay, so the only other thing we need to do is we need to go to my app and then .m.local. You can actually see this has basically been set up already. So what we're going to do is Gemini API key equals, right? And then we're just going to grab a Gemini key. So yeah, just AI Studio, go to API key. I'm sure you guys know how to get an API key. I will be deleting this at the end of this video, so don't even bother. And then one more thing that we have to do. Let's just quickly check if this is the next thing. Yeah, beautiful. So the only other thing we need to do is we need to go to clerk.com, right? And trust me, if you do it like this, instead of trying to vibe code this kind of setup, you will thank me later, because it will never make mistakes like this, right? So we'll do a new one called this Kilo Convex, I think we were calling it. Create application. Hopefully there isn't one already called that. No, beautiful. So we can actually press copy here, go back to the .env and just paste it in like that. And then go to configure. Go here and write JWT, add a new template, Convex, and then select the Convex template, and then press save. And then copy here, right? So press copy. And then one last thing that we have to do is we need to go to settings, environment variables. Just so you're aware, there are two places for environment variables to sit. There is the .env.local inside the project, and there is the convex.env variable. In a moment, we'll add one of these variables, but we'll just let the project set itself up first. Okay, so we're pretty much ready to go here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put all of these tasks together, right? Instead of doing them at different stages, because basically the way Kilo works is you give it a task to finish, right? So previously what I did was I gave it the first task, second task, third task. This time I'm just going to paste it all like this, right? I'm just going to hope that it sets things up properly. So I'm just going to do fourth task, use the Gemini API SDK, I think it's called Gen AI, in order to create a not social, I don't want to do social media posts, I want to do a placeholder for websites generator. Create a placeholder image generator for website building. Not even placeholder, placeholder is the wrong word, stock. So stock images for websites generator. Perfect. So we'll just press enter here, right? This is inside this project. This is completely free, right? All you do is you go to Kilo Gateway, make an account, and then you can see here, GLM is actually free, which is super, super, super interesting. Fair play to Kilo. I think that's a really, really good idea. These guys did actually originally reach out to sponsor me, but because I'm useless with sponsorships, I just told them to bugger off, basically, and now I just make videos for them for free. So lesson to be learnt there for sure. But yeah, it is what it is with sponsors. Like, I learned a long time ago that it's not that important. Like, I really don't care. Now, you could use another mode here, right? A lot of people will probably be tempted to use Orchestrator. The problem with Orchestrator is it just takes so long, right? You'll literally be waiting all day to have a final result. So what I'm going to do instead is I'm going to use the code mode and hope that this is a little bit faster. So you can also just set this variable already, because this is actually necessary for this to run, right? So it's clerk underscore JWT underscore issuer underscore domain. So let's actually just do that. So it's clerk underscore issuer underscore JWT underscore JWT underscore domain, right? And then you might be thinking, what the hell does that mean? Well, it's actually just this right here, right? So you just copy this, put it here, and then let's just check we actually wrote that correctly. Clerk, oh no, see, you always check. Clerk JWT issuer domain, and then save that. That's now set as a convex variable. This is now loading all of the skills, and it should start doing some stuff very, very soon. Okay, so for some reason, this is just adding its own skills. I already added the skills, though, so I'm just gonna press cancel and say, I already added skills, get on with it. I don't really mind that it did that. It's not a huge problem, to be honest with you. Adding more skills is never a bad thing, but I do want it to actually start coding here, so. Okay, so the way this works, guys, is we have the project running here from before, right? And we have our database here inside Convex, so anytime we can go to data. What we want to be making sure that happens is this is changing, right? Because it needs to physically be creating information in the database, for example, user accounts, etc. And we also want to make sure this is changing, which is the homepage of the website. Remember, guys, this is completely free. This is a Chinese model that is nowhere near the level of, you know, the better models, right? So for this to even be able to get close to making a full project is super, super impressive. And that's why I'm making this video, right? I did just do this before. It worked absolutely fine. Like, it was a little bit slow. I had to wait quite a while, but in the end, it gave me a product. Okay, so that has now finished and it says it's done. So let's do np run dev and let's see how that did. Now remember, that was basically a one-shot prompt, right? Not quite a one-shot prompt, but pretty much a one-shot prompt. I have another project running at localhost. Okay, that should be good. Let's do clear and then npm run dev for possibly the final time, depending on how good the build was. Now remember, guys, that was a free AI built this entire thing. Okay, so stock AI, generate stunning stock images with the AI magic. I understand this is not the best landing page ever. We could improve the landing page for sure, but for example, because it's Shadcn, it should be mobile optimized, which it is. And let's see if the clerk stuff actually works. So sign in here. Come on. I have good hope here. I have a lot of hope here. So first thing we need to check is, did that create a user? It looks like it did not create a user. Oh, that's because I haven't verified. Let's see. There we go. It created a user in our database. Perfect. That's exactly what we wanted. And then let's go start creating here. Do I need to go to /dashboard maybe? No, I have no idea how to. Oh, here we go. Hello. Okay, so the first thing I would change immediately is I would say like this needs to be on its own like /dashboard page, but that's fine. That wasn't in the prompt. So basically you sign in and then you get access on the home page. Not ideal, but again, something you could very easily change. So a modern office workspace for an AI company. Okay, and then generate image. Let's see. Failed to generate image. Let's see why. Not sure, so let's just paste this over and see if we can fix it. Oh, I can see it's used the wrong model. Use the models from the list, please. Not made up models. So yeah, we can just search model here equals, and then, oh no, that's the wrong thing. So Gemini 2.0. It's trying to use Gemini 2.0. Okay, so it's used placeholder stuff for this. I've just tagged the skill here and said you've used placeholders, please use this skill. If we open this skill up, you'll see this should have the real deal here. Let's just look for models. There we go. They're the models. Perfect. So hopefully this will now fix it. So one thing I would change from this process, guys, is you should load the skills first before you do anything, because otherwise this is just going to mess up. Okay, and then bang, we're done. 20 minutes, completely free AI. We have an MVP, right? Absolutely absurd how quick these things are getting. Now remember, this is a completely free use of AI. I haven't paid for anything. Convex is free, Clerk is free, Kilo is free, GLM is free. Everything is free. The only thing I've paid for is the AI API key here to generate this image, which is about 0.01 pence, right? So the final test here is, did this create an actual piece of data? Okay, so the images are not saving. So you always have to be checking this stuff, guys, because when I refresh now, that will be gone, right? Which is incorrect. You want things to be saved. Also, this should be on /dashboard. That is an incredibly easy thing to change. You say, please put this on /dashboard, and please make sure the images are actually being saved. I'm not going to go through that, guys. It's super, super simple, super easy. I think I'll leave the video there. Thank you so much for watching. If you are watching all the way to the end of the video, you're an absolute legend. One quick thing, guys, is you can use V0 to make a much better design, which is also free. But yeah, if you're watching all the way to the end, you're an absolute legend. I'll see you very, very soon with some more content, and peace out.